This split is really pretty, big brother.
Yeah, it is. Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. I was a little surprised you want to take me somewhere after the whole disaster from a few months ago, but
That's something
I'm glad you came.
That's something I want to talk about. I just want to apologize because I didn't know that it didn't. I was just in the Christmas spirit, you know, and I just didn't bother noticing that you were feeling down in the dumps.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Look, listen,
Going back to that
listen,
park.
listen, it's not your fault. I didn't realize it from the start. I was pretty much hyped, as some people say it.
I understand that, but it was my fault too. I could have said something, but I didn't. I got upset. It was something that, for lack of better terms, it's something that's very emotional to me. I hadn't gone to that park ever since Jill died.
Hmm? What do you mean,
You remember me talking about Jill?
Oh yeah, you did.
Don't you?
Yeah.
My caretaker.
Oh yeah, you told me that she died. I guess I was too fond with the Christmas holiday thing. I think you know what I'm saying.
I do. And again, it wasn't your fault. You wouldn't have known that that park held one of the most sentimental values in Spagonia.
I just haven't noticed that you were in a very somber state. I just wanted to learn the true meaning of the holidays.
I know. And I wish I was there to have helped you. But
yeah, it's just too bad that it's too bad that it went all downhill.
Well, I wouldn't say it went all downhill. It just got off on the wrong foot.
I was hanging out with some friends during the whole thing, and I got you something, and you probably didn't know.
No, I have the box in my room still, but I haven't touched it since I've been kind of busy lately. You know how it is with bakery.
Yeah.
I wanted to save it for when it was a time where I wasn't distracted with anything.
Well, I will tell you this, it was a VR headset. I wanted to give it to you because I felt bad for not knowing that you were pretty somber.
VR headset?
Yes.
Huh.
It's the least I can do. I wasn't going to just keep it for myself. What kind of brother am I if I did?
Not a good one?
More like a shitty one. But I'm not always perfect.
No one is.
True. I guess I just haven't been developing as others were.
Maybe. Hard to say sometimes.
Yeah. But there's something else I must show you. Let me get up.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Noticed how tall I am now?
Well, you were very tall before. You are taller looking now.
I reduced myself to a very smaller height. That's why. Sometimes I just thought to myself that I can't be tall all the time.
Well, that's up to you if you want to be tall or not. I mean, I can shape my matter into whichever thing I need. So if I need to be taller, sure. I just like being small.
It's just a thing. You know. Back when I was young, I was like around your height. But the more I started to evolve, I just started growing tall. I just wondered sometimes I wonder if being small or being a tall person is a good thing.
It can be. You can reach things that others can't.
I know, but I'm trying not to insert my dominance against anyone. I'm just being myself. Not a bad thing, you know.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, physically, you can reach for stuff. Taller, because you're taller than others. I mean, you're able to get that flower that I asked you to the other day, but I couldn't reach it.
Yeah, I did.
See? Just because you can be taller than someone else doesn't mean that you're asserting dominance. Or you're being mean. It is how you are.
I mean, I'm just an elemental god with an omniversal level. I mean, I've been practicing elemental powers for my 1500-year-old life. And sometimes it can be a bit boring, and sometimes it can just be fun. But knowing how old I am, I might have to face facts that I may outlive others that I held my closest bond with.
Yeah.
It's not very easy.
No. I mean, just a fact of life. We aren't gonna last forever.
I mean, death is just another stage of living.
If you want to think about that, sure.
Yeah, I guess. Huh? What's this? Hey, it seems my fire element is radiating right near you.
That's odd. I do have fire, remember? You know, it's never done that before around me.
Maybe one of the elemental emeralds might be predicting something, I think.
In what way?
I think it might be telling me that you might be worthy of being the next elemental guardian, or in this case, the elemental of fire.
I don't understand. I thought it had to originate from your world to become a fire element, or excuse me, an elemental guardian, like you.
Yeah, but it never predicted anything before. I mean, I'm just a hybrid and you're just a cute rabbit.
Or at least that's the story we'd like to go with.
Well, if the predictions are telling the truth, maybe there's a sign.
Maybe. And it's certainly something, if that's never happened before.
You know, it's not always a bad thing if if my little sister gets to be the elemental guardian, I would be very proud.
And it would be kind of fun. Well, not on it. It would be an honor. You know? Because it'd be just like my big brother.
Well, the fire element is my second most powered move, right next to the light element that I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, if it's okay with you, maybe we can have a brotherly, sisterly spar.
I don't mind one bit. It's been a while since I fought anyway.
I mean, if you want to have your physical, if you want to train your physical combat a little bit more, we can.
Of course. Like I said, I haven't fought in a while, so I might be a little rusty.
Let's try to fight fire. Let's try to fight fire with fire, so we can. Even though you might be resistant to fire, and I'm resistant as well.
It's kind of like a water balloon fight, but fire.
Let's try that. Let's pretend that we're using water balloons, but with fire instead. All right. Well, all right.
Alright, I'm good.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you a chance at the first shot if you want.
That would make it too easy. You go ahead. I can take it.
You sure? No promises though.
Don't hold back.
When have I heard that before?
Broken
Alright.
record?
I don't know. Anyway. Fire, inferno, rampage.
Can't go wrong with an old pair of these. Fireball. Feels like I'm playing catch.
How about a pop?
Hey! That wasn't even fire related.
Hey, it's physical combat. It's either that or I just use my
Yeah.
other elemental abilities.
So it's only fire and physical ability.
Yeah.
Alright then. Boop!
Hey! Come here, you little rascal. Eh.
Again, try to fight for the massacre.
Of course, you're a rabbit. Rabbit always attempts to run very fast if possible.
Some of us have a bit of a leg.
Oh, you may have the speed and agility. You can't stop this. Supreme Chaos Control!
I thought we said we were only sticking to fire ability and physical abilities.
Well, that was before I started to pull. That was before I wanted to do it. I just wanted to stop you so I can have an advantage. As I said, you may have the speed and agility, but time will always stop you.
That is true. But you can't always keep changing the rules of the game into your favor.
It's not like I'm
Life
a rule
isn't like that.
It's not like I'm a rule breaker. I have my own limitations, you know.
And I understand that, as do I. But sometimes, if you said something, you have to stick with it.
Yeah, sure. Punch!
Alright. Yes, for it. Teleportation.
Mm. Oh, wait. Yeah, sneaky little one, are you?
I'm quite sneaky at times. When I wanna.
Fire Inferno Rampage! Mwah!
Oh, not this time. Fire shoot.
Ah! If you continue to hold back, then that fire shield won't last very long.
I'm not holding back. I'm not.
Then try to unleash your full power.
Alright.
Unleash that fire within you.
Alright. If it goes chaotic, don't blame me.
My, what do we have here?
I don't really know. It's just something I've always had. I call it the flame of hope.
Your fire is blazing within you.
And I don't intend it to let it go out.
Yeah. If it's any normal or red fire, my red fire is much stronger than normal fire.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Inferno blast. Fiery punch.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
I can only hold this state for only so long. Very limited amount of time. It takes energy after all. You also might want to watch where you step. Like here, for instance.
Yeah, your fire doesn't affect me, so...
I know, neither does yours.
Ow, my red fire should be strong enough to... My red fire should be strong enough to at least lay a single dent on you.
Oh, sorry, I mean to rephrase that. It doesn't hurt as much as somebody that would be like... Not exactly fire user. You get what I mean. It still harms me to an extent. But it's not gonna kill me.
True. Fire Inferno Blast. For the third time. Oh.
Come on. Hold on.
Well, you did manage to you managed to deflect my fire inferno rampage. And that's saying something. Even though I can blast it from my, even though I can blast it like a little dragon. That was pretty interesting. Hey, you good?
Yeah. Just give me a moment. I need to switch back. Like I said, I've been in horses for so long.
I guess you can't be in that state for too long.
That's
Don't
a good
worry.
thing.
Maybe I can
It
help
takes
you.
a lot of energy.
Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can help you master that form.
It would be nice for assistance on building resilience. Outside of work, of course.
True. But thankfully, I managed to have this. Here is the fire emerald.
You had it out earlier.
Yeah. But due to it radiating near you, I think it's best if I think it knows what it's chosen. You. It's your decision if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Wield such a powerful thing.
Yes, it's kind of like the Chaos Emerald, but with elemental power.
I've never used the Chaos Emeralds before. I don't need them.
Well, I do have Chaos Emerald. I do have Chaos Emerald within me, and I'm keeping it that way.
I thought you were working on trying to balance it with energy and your elemental energy.
And that's what I'm doing.
Like you told me.
When I used Supreme Chaos Control, I only used it once.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Maybe I can help you with Chaos Energy if you're willing.
no need. It's something that I believe that those who truly do need it, I wouldn't want to take it. It's only when it comes to the neediest in their darkest hour that they need them. I haven't reached that point yet. But
Yes, it does take
if
a
you
long.
think
It does take a long while to do so.
if you think I'm worthy of holding a flame elemental emerald, then I will do so. I'll try my best to take good care of it, just like you would.
Well, you go.
Thank you. It's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. Goodness.
Just try to carry it with two hands so you won't drop it.
Good idea.
But remember, if you, as you link with the elemental emerald, my energy will link with it as well. As long as I'm around, you'll be more powerful. But with great power comes great responsibilities.
Where have I heard that before?
I think I've learned it from an echidna called Tekal.
Well, that's a familiar name. One of the ancient echidnas from the Master Emerald Shrine. Her father was
Yeah.
Pochmark, if I'm not surprised. If I recall.
Yeah. But I think the fire element has chose its next wielder of it, or its next associated guardian.
I'll do my best to keep the flames bright.
And you have my word for it.
For what?
To keep the fire emerald in your hands.
Question is, how am I supposed to keep it on me if it's very heavy? Or at least somewhat heavy.
Well, I have an idea. Let's try to go back. Let's go back to my world and figure it out.
Okay.
I mean, I think you haven't been there before, so it's the least I can do.
Sure. You can figure something out there.
I'll try to hold the fire emerald since I'm capable of holding it.
Okay. Here you go. Oh my goodness, that's a weight lifted off of my arms. Like.
Well, with more physical strength, maybe with more physical strength, maybe you can carry it by yourself with only one hand.
Takes a little bit of training, right?
Yep. I just hope my beloved is still out there somewhere.
I'm sure she is. I have faith anyway.
Yeah, but it's been about 7 months since I got to Mobius, and I just left without telling her, and I just.
Well, maybe she'll be happy to see you. Well, of course she would. She'd be probably worried, but happy either way.
You're not wrong, honestly. I just wish I could have taken her with me and she would meet you.
Well, if I go with you, then we'll get to meet her together.
Regardless, but it's worth a shot. Take my hand.
I got it.
It feels weird being small, but I'll get used to it. Hold on tight. Chaos. Control.